not gay, and this is, I don't know why they keep writing that. I guess it could be because he wears makeup, but when you're on stage, everyone wears makeup.
Michael tried to convince the world he was Peter Pan, a little boy who never grew up. So it seemed logical that his ideal companions would be as innocent as his persona appeared to be.
I haven't been betrayed or deceived by children. Adults have let me down. Adults have let the world down.
But Michael also coped with his traumatic youth by lying to his God and himself. The true motives for his bizarre interest in children were a mystery, maybe even to Michael.
Whether one has been the victim, which is the child abuse survivor, or the victimizer, both parties could be attracted to situations where other children are around.
Michael's fascination with young boys surfaced in 1974 with pint-sized celebrity Rodney Allen Rippey.
He would call me, and he was interested in what was going on in my little world, you know. And when the Off the Wall album hit, I lost contact with him.
Just after Off the Wall was released in 1979, Michael met Terry George, a lonely English school kid. Just as with Rodney, 20-year-old Michael reached out to 12-year-old Terry by phone.
What is your name? Michael Jackson. And what is your job? I'm a singer.
What do you like most? Things that you like?
I like kids a lot.
But on the BBC documentary Louis, Martin and Michael, an adult Terry admitted that one of Michael's calls went too far.
But in 1993, two papers ran the story that Michael had been masturbating during one of their phone calls.
Parts of the story are true. I mean, I would say majority of it's true. It's quite unfortunate, really, that somebody wants to focus on a 10-second part of a conversation, well, 3-minute part of a conversation.
In 1983, Michael turned to 12-year-old Emmanuel Lewis, a TV star who appeared much younger. In public, 25-year-old Michael claimed he saw something of himself in Emmanuel.
Because he was a young kid, he was thrown into this business, and he wanted to show him a different way.
Though he lived at Havenhurst, Michael kept a penthouse apartment in Los Angeles as a secret hideout to escape his family and fans. Steve Howell was there when Mike brought Emmanuel over to play.
One day, I captured the moment of them dancing together up at the penthouse to one of Michael's new songs. Michael dancing and Emmanuel dancing, doing a moonwalk and standing up on his toes like Mike would do.
At the same time Michael befriended Emmanuel, he was pursued by teen star Brooke Shields. Michael endured Brooke's aggressive courtship because he knew it would keep him in the headlines.
Brooke Shields in the late 1970s and early 1980s is huge. She is the model. I mean, she was the face of Calvin Klein, or was the rear end of Calvin Klein, whichever.
We have a lot of fun because we just joke like we're in, I don't know, kindergarten or something.
Brooke was very aggressive with him, you know, as far as trying to tongue kiss and all that kind of stuff. At that point in life, he really wasn't all that into it.
In 1984, Brooke bullied her way onto Michael's arm at the American Music Awards. She may have been his date, but Emmanuel was the object of his affection.
He literally toted Emmanuel Lewis up to him with his awards because Emmanuel Lewis was very totable. He's small.
An important chemistry in writing song is inspiration, and I'm holding one of my inspirations is Emmanuel Lewis.
Michael's adoring public didn't think twice when it saw him with his prepubescent pal.
Jackson is already well into his mid-20s, and if, that isn't setting off alarm bells that this is not quite right.
As Michael's passion for children grew, his own behavior became more childlike. The combination of his changing appearance and immature antics gave rise to tabloid stories that he'd gone off the deep end.
Michael turned to me, and this is true, and he said, "Walter, I have to tinkle. Can you take me to the potty?" I mean, I might say I have to go to the bathroom. Where is it? But it's a different way of saying it. It was saying like a little kid. Can you take me?
Any sign of an adult relationship may have quelled rumors about Michael's unusual interest in children. So, in 1987, Michael's mother came to his rescue. Just as she'd set up her son with Teresa Gonçalves 13 years earlier, Katherine Jackson pinned her hopes on Tatiana Thompson, a dancer with stars in her eyes.
Mrs. J told me that Michael spoke to her during the video one morning and expressed his love for me.
The video was for Michael's song The Way You Make Me Feel. Tatiana played a damsel in distress and Michael a cad with a crush. Despite their on-screen chemistry, Tatiana was mystified by Michael's method of telling her the way he felt.
I mean, if he's so crazy about me and this guy's in love with me, why doesn't he call me? Why doesn't he tell me or express, his feelings to me? Why is everyone else telling me but him?
But when Tatiana acted on the